welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reversed out smoky eye makeup tutorial. It's something a little different and it is a voiceover because I wasn't 100% sure what I was even doing. I was inspired by a picture that I saw from I Love Sarahi, who I follow on Instagram. She's just amazing. I'm sure a lot of you follow her already. So I came up with this sort of reversed out smoky eye where it's in the inner corner, and then obviously I've got quite a lot of glitter. That is on purpose, obviously, all that extra shimmer, and a winged liner just because I thought that it added a little something. I know I've been doing winged liner a lot lately, so I hope you guys are okay with it. I know a lot of you don't seem to like to do it, but I feel like I'm doing practice for myself because I want to get better at doing winged liner. So if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments below because I don't want to get boring and you guys to think that I'm boring. If you're not already, please subscribe to my channel. Click that button down below. Like this video if you like it, and if you like different kinds of makeup looks, and if you would like to see how I got here, please keep watching. I'm starting today with my foundation and eyebrows already done, as you can tell, and I'm going straight onto the eyes with some tape, and then I'm going to be using the Morphe 35O palette because I've been wanting to get a lot of looks out of this one lately. I'm going in with this very light brown cream shade and blending this into the crease and buffing it out towards the tape using the Sigma tapered blending brush. And then I'm going to go in with this caramel brown shade, what I always use, and the Morphe B42 bullet crease brush, and I'm going to go from the inner corner and blending it into the crease, building the color up, and then blending out with the Sigma buff and blend to really soften up those lines. Next, using this red brown shade, I am going over where we just put the caramel brown shade and the same brush, really just in the inner corner and a quarter of the way through, and then blending it out again towards the tape and sort of fading it as it gets closer to the tape. This is all about building the color up and then blending it out to create that nice soft look. Using another brown shade, it's slightly lighter, we're repeating those same steps again, being careful not to get the color onto the lid as I want to keep that nice and clean, and then blending it out again. Mixing this warm brown and this cool sort of dark brown shade, I'm repeating the same steps again from the inner corner with the Morphe brush again, and then blending outwards with the buff and blend towards the tape and soften even more using the Sigma tapered blending brush. This is one of my favorite blending brushes ever. I wanted it to be a little bit deeper, so using the darkest cool tone brown shade that I just used and this stiff flat brush, I'm starting in the inner corner and etching from the inner corner just above my crease, only about a quarter of the way across, and then softening that line up again with these same brushes. Then I'm going onto my eyelid using this thin flat brush which actually has concealer on it already, so it's a bit wet, and I'm using this gold color and packing that onto my lid where there currently is no shade at all, and as you can see, really trying to just go up to exactly where the color is, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out in the crease so that it isn't so sharp and it's a little bit softer. Today, as I mentioned, I'm doing a winged liner using the Sigma gel liner and this small Sigma brush, and applying that along the tape and then creating that triangle effect from about halfway up the tape and building the line along the lash line, sort of thickening it up and, you know, repeating those steps. Then I'm going to be using the Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I'm going over where I just applied the Sigma liner just to make it more stark and noticeable. It's a great black liner. Then I'm removing the tape because I want to see how it looks. Then I'm just applying my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara for lashes, and then I'm using EXO Beauty lashes called Wanderlust for today. They're nice, soft, and very whimsical. Using this shimmery pearl shade, I'm highlighting the brow bone and then adding some dimension to my eyelid, patting it on my eyelid. I like the effect these two colors gave when they were mixed together. I just thought it added a little bit more dimension, a little bit more glitter. Then applying the liquid liner along my false lashes. It helps also to clean up the glitter and really thicken up that line and build it into the inner corner as well. Now onto my face, I'm applying the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer in all the usual places, under my eyes and along the bridge of my nose, as well as my forehead, using this Real Technique small foundation brush. And then I am blending it out with my damp EXO Beauty sponge, which I got recently. set today, I'm using this Benefit powder in Ivory. It actually came with a kit, and I'm using the small contour brush in all the same places I just applied the concealer. For baking, I'm grabbing the Mercier Loose Translucent Powder and the same Exo Beauty Sponge, applying that powder under my eyes, onto my forehead and along the bridge of my nose in all the usual places. To contour, I am using Benefit Hoola Bronzer and this contour brush, etching out my cheekbones and bringing it up towards the temple just to give my face a little bit more definition. Then a quick little nose contour, of course, just briefly going through that. And then I grabbed my fluffy H&M brush and added a bit more colour to my cheeks around the outside of my forehead to frame and add more colour. That was using the Hoola bronzer as well. Then I blended in my nose contour, as you can see, just using this fluffy brush and no product. Then I removed the baking using MAC Light Plus, although I'm not sure why I didn't just use the Benefit powder that I just used before. I don't even know what I was doing there. Then I used MAC Medium Dark and the same H&M brush to set the rest of my face and to make sure that it doesn't look too white from the powder. I'm clearly going a little bit bronze crazy today using MAC Give Me Sun Bronzer, a good old favourite. I clearly went a little bit over the top with the bronzer. You don't have to do this, but I grabbed the Gerard Cosmetics Star Powder in Lucy just to add some shimmer to the cheeks. For a dewy glow, I use this Rig & Co Cosmetics highlighter, using my finger to pat it on the tops of my cheekbones, along my nose and Cupid's bow, as you can see, building that colour up and really getting that highlight to pop. And using the same shimmery pearl colour and this very small Real Techniques brush, I am overdoing the inner corner of my eye. You don't need to do this. I just felt like really making it pop, bringing it up towards my eyebrow. For the lower lashes, I use this caramel brown shade in the Bullet Crease brush and applying it on the outer corner to the inner corner. Then the Sigma Short Shader in the darkest brown shade, I patted that on the outer corner about halfway across. Then I use the gold shadow from my lid and adding it along my lower lash line from the inner corner about halfway. Of course, I'm using the Maybelline Gel Pencil liner and applying that along my waterline only halfway along and putting it a little bit more on my lash line and blending it out using the Sigma Short Shader to add a little bit of smoke. To set the rest of my face, I use MAC Fix Plus just to make my powders not look so powdery. For lips, I'm using a MAC and NYX combo. I'm going to zoom you in, lining my lips with MAC Oh Honey, and then I'm using NYX Lingerie Liquid Lipstick in Baby Doll. Let's go and here you have it. That was the finished look of the day. Obviously, I don't know why I always say this. I also think I generally assume people don't make it to this part, so I'm kind of like, I don't need to put too much effort into the ending. I don't know. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and for any of you that did make it to the end, I really appreciate it. I hope you guys like it. It was a bit of a different look for today, so I thought, why not go a little crazy? Hence why I did the voiceover, because if I'm doing something that I'm not 100% sure on, I can't really talk you guys through it because I'm not sure what I'm doing. So I hope you guys like this video. Let me know if you like it with a big thumbs up. Let me know what you would like to see next in the comments below, and hopefully I will see you all very soon. Bye guys.